The Sign of the Times, episode 645, on this undisclosed towing sign. An undisclosed towing sign. Look at that. 24-hour towing service, flat tires, jump starts, and they unlock. So if you drove your car up here and the battery died after you had a flat tire, and then you locked your keys in the car looking for a payphone, which is probably really hard in 2024, they could help you out with it. For the people that love the snaps, here's my all-new God's Gift Jonathan Monroe t-shirt. You can get those if you go to a show in Jonathan Monroe's there. Utah, Oregon, Idaho, wherever he appears. I'm sure he'd sell you 2 or 3 if you wanted. Here's Chicken Bob and Chicken Ron. They're having a great time together. A great time. One of the best times 2 chickens ever had together, I would say. You point me out a better time 2 chickens ever had. Outback Jack trading card. Outback Jack, one of the 5 favorite sports entertainers of all time, of old Ken Hamblin, I hear. It's a rumor that's been circulating. Beast Barnett may have started the rumor, though. We can't confirm that. There's a pamphlet for the Sign of the Times. Every show needs a pamphlet. You can ask Dave Turner about that. Here is a map if you ever want to go to the Point Defiant Zoo. Look at that thing. You could find any animal you wanted over there that they have at the Point Defiant Zoo. Like if you were looking for, let's say you wanted to see the puffins. Right there they are. You know how to get there. They're in the Rocky Shores area. Puffins. Book I got for QT out of a little free library. Winner's Circle, 10 years of award-winning homebrew recipes. He's gonna love this. He's probably gonna flip right over here to page 163 and try to make the Morgan's Touch Amber, which sounds a little sketchy for 2024. You shouldn't make Morgan Touch Amber, but that's what QT's gonna read about when he gets that book. Book I just picked up to start reading, Sweet Child of Mine by Deanna Adler. She was Stephen Adler's mother, and she's writing about how Guns N' Roses was not the right band for him, apparently. Demon and Bunny Coffee, a delicious, delicious coffee. Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, which you may be watching right about now. Right about now, you're probably watching on the YouTubes. The X, where you can follow me, but not literally, much like Amazing Maria does, much like WWE official and producer Jason Ayers does. They both do, but not literally. You don't see Jason Ayers hiding behind this towing fence. There's an older CAC program. There's a much newer CAC program. Old Stuart Kemp ran the cribbage tournament at the CAC again. Bob Morton Jr. won for like the 4th straight year. His arm won't heal, and he's unstoppable at cribbage, apparently. There's a picture of old Ken Hamblin going to rock through the McDonald's. Now, Beast Barnett might start telling people old Ken Hamlin's going to spend his week watching old Outback Jack matches and possibly old episodes of The Golden Palace starring Rue McClanahan, Estelle Getty, and Betty White, as well as Don Cheadle and Cheech Marin. They were on CBS. Maybe old Ken Hamblin will watch a few episodes and compare notes with Beast Barnett. And then if he doesn't like Beast's review, he'll throw a rock right through Beast's window, and Beast will say, "Oh no, we're under attack here in Lebanon. Get down." He'll think it's a bombing, because Lebanon's known for bombings. Picture of Kevin Sullivan. Picture of Paul Freakshine and John Lennon before they had that massive fallout back in the 70s. What a horrible, horrible mess that was. There's Paul and his freak show. Paul and his wonderful Zach. Paul and his niece, Casey Carlisle. Back when Casey Carlisle was more active, you could get pictures like that, like that. Those were prevalent. You could buy those. Those were popular. I'm sure a lot of people have those. Short Sleeve Samson's probably got a case of those. QT's got at least a few of those. Those were popular. You could get those. If you were old enough, you could buy some of those. People loved Walls of Belts. There she was, angry. other members of Team Bad Knees. Not a single solitary entire good knee among that bunch. Autograph picture of Seymour Snot, one of the proudest members of Gouge you'll ever meet. An older RWA flyer. RWA made its Spokane debut, and boy was the commissioner not happy with us. Jakari Frost photo. Jakari Frost not going to be in Ocean Shores. He lost that match. Lost it. Well, this week, a busy week. Sunday on Turnbuckle Turmoil, we continue with Wrestle Club Month, and we have Chuck Yeager, the gunslinger, on the show. He'll probably come on and want to talk about Project Mayhem and maybe new gear he might be having made. Coach will probably ask him about the astronaut Yeager. We'll find out. On Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, maybe I'll watch some old episodes of What's Happening Now. That was the reboot of What's Happening. It was some of Martin Lawrence's earlier works. He was on that show in the last third of the season, of the final season. He sure was. On Wednesday, pretty open. Thursday, not too much going on. Next Friday, on the show we have Eric Cole, the commentator of Wrestle Club, possibly the third cousin 8 times removed of Michael Cole. We'll have to ask him about that. But the review from this undisclosed towing sign, Sunday we got Chuck Yeager, one of Project Mayhem. Monday's free. Tuesday, maybe I'll watch some old What's Happening Now on the YouTube. Wednesday's free. Thursday's open. And then Friday, Eric Cole. He'll probably be commentating on the show as we're doing it. He loves to commentate. It's his passion in life. But pretty much episode 645